Hmm? Hmm? Oh, it worked. Oh my gosh. I've been trying to get this darn thing to work for a while now. We're finally online. Good morning, everybody. I'm Savah Rellcast, and welcome back to another episode of my Artsy Minecraft, where I try to make as many different voxel art projects as possible. Actually, I'm fishing currently in my beautiful fishing pond. I didn't even throw it in the water. I made this fishing pond. This was just dirt before I got here. I like the look of it. I'm thinking it needs a little something else to it. It is a very small pond, but the results I've gotten out of this pond have been just phenomenal. Absolutely fantastical. And I've said before in past broadcasts that straight down here is a skeleton spawner. And as you can see, this chest is filled with the results of this particular pond. Not everything. Some things I take, some things I keep. Well, hello, experience points. How are you today? Somebody was saying the other day, what do you do with all the bones and arrows that you get from a skeleton spawner? They didn't know what to do with it. And I get that. If you have just started your own skeleton spawner and you're not quite sure what to do, I like to turn it into bone block, which is a great thing to do because you can reverse it back to bone meal. You can't reverse it back to bones, so you won't be able to use it to tame doggos. But bone block makes really beautiful, good morning Larry, makes really beautiful white blocks. The church that I redid over in Ennsville is made with primarily bone block. Another thing people didn't know what they could do when they have their first skeleton spawner was to utilize the grinding stone. A lot of people don't understand how integral a grinding stone can be in a skeleton spawner. My inventory is terribly full. Just awful. I got an empty sugar box. What am I doing? Alright, pop you up. Bam. And load you up. Alright, only need a sword. So, the sword I have on me definitely has both unbreaking and mending. It's integral to use mending, because then you can get back what you need. So, like I was saying, this right here. This is important. You put 2 magical items in, you get a bunch of experience points. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. They have to be the same item, obviously. Now, when it comes to smelting or disenchanting, see how it says disenchant? You want to do 1 gold item at a time. I'm going to keep that for the nether. You want to do 1 gold item at a time. I'm good. How are you this morning? And then, over here in this chest, these bows are not being destroyed because of what they have on them is integral and rare. Semi-rare. Oh, wait, I'm keeping that. So then in here, as you can see, I have a whole bunch of armor. And what you do here when you have a bunch of armor from your skelly spawner is you make yourself a super smelter at your skelly spawner and utilize the ability to smelt this down into ingots. See these ingots? Well, I recently pulled the gold out. So these ingots here are integral. Now, you don't want to smelt everything every time you get it up, because that is a waste of your fuel. What you want to do is you want to wait till you have at least 20 or more items, and then smelt them. I need hats! Oh, give me back the hats! Give me back the hats! I did not realize I had no good hats. Okay, so then that's why you keep an iron in your skelly spawner. So what we're going to do is we're going to put these together like that, like that, Now that's one solid hat, right? And then you come over here, you throw down... Okay, see, now see how that says 14? It's an unenchanted hat, an enchanted hat, and it's like costs 14. You don't want that. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to take the unenchanted hat, put it on that side, take the enchanted hat. Ah, look at that, cost 2. Don't be a doof. Always make sure you pay attention to how much your cost is. Otherwise, you're just going to gyp yourself. You don't want to gyp yourself. Now, this is our trash bin. Trash bin. And that's pretty much how a skelly spawner should roll. Dun, da, da, da. So that's just my quick rollover on the skelly spawner because someone yesterday was saying that they had made their fresh skelly spawner and they didn't know what to do with it. And that's a good thing to do with it. So in my skelly spawner, I have all the necessities. Obviously a chest system, trash, grinder, anvil. Who put a chest up here? Oh, okay. Whatever. I didn't put that there. But that is not a bad place for it. Personally, I would put shulker box, but chest is fine. Then, of course, your enchanting table. Making sure to keep lapis nearby. Look at all these books. And then bone, arrows, and of course in case you need to sleep. And I know what you're thinking, there's a skeleton spawner right there. How do you sleep? Well, just make sure you've cleared these guys out and you can run up and sleep. Yeah, I'll do it. They're all gone! Run! No! Ah! It takes a little practice, but that's why the stairs are right there. Boom! It works. So yeah. And then of course, as you are waiting for your skeletons to drop, you can hang out here and fish, which will provide you with all these kinds of items. Sup, pup? This, of course, is not what I'm doing today. I just kind of wanted to give an overview of that because, you know, because someone said that they had just done their skeleton spawner and they didn't know what to do. And that's a very viable issue. Actually, before I fly off, I need to see if I have some of the building material I was thinking of using for today. Nope. 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 Alright, I don't have what I'm looking for. And that's fine. Not here anyway. I don't know... I don't know any spot that has the material I'm looking for. Actually, let me have my boots and my bow. Then I'll just pick up my wallet. There we go. I don't know why that's a stone. That should be grass. Whatever. At any rate, I'm gonna fly over to Ember Island and see if I have... You're not gonna believe the words that are about to come out of my mouth, but I'm gonna see if I have granite. I was thinking that the witch tavern that I'm making over in the ocean to the left of me, I was thinking of putting in one of those lovely granite floor setups. Oh goodness, I must have ran across this on Frostwalker boots. Yep, I clearly ran across this. And so, Air Temple Island. Designed to handle the fact that you are wearing wings. I made this before I got Elytra. Okay, so stones. Blockity block blocks. Where's this mushroom? There it is. Oh. Alright, let's see. Wow, I got a lot of coal sitting here just chilling. Did not know that. Thing with having a million bases, technically 9. Well, technically 8 are mine. One of them's Grey Mulkins. So you don't know what base has what stored at it, and every base pretty much has a little bit of everything. Yeah. Like, oh, I got a name tag here. I didn't even know I had a name tag. I'm taking that with me. Need that. Had a skin biopsy done. You have to see what that spot on the line right now. She's okay. Well, I'm glad she's okay, dear. That can be scary. Trying to figure things out. Getting old is not easy. See, and this coal's over here, and that coal don't belong there. Yeah, I know. I have absolutely no granite. I have dispensers. Food. I do have 9 brick. What is that going to get me? 1 brick block? 2 brick block. Ooh. Oof. Big oof. Nope. Wool. Nope. I have a feeling someone who doesn't organize has been here. No, 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 no. I didn't want to drop that off. I'm dropping this off. So, Ember Island doesn't have what I'm looking for. Mithril Hall is mostly consistent of wool, but I know it does have other things. Let's go check. I could use the nether portal. Wait, is this Mithril Hall direction? No. No, it's not. Mithril Hall. There we go. I literally went in the absolute opposite direction of where I needed to go. There we go. Boop boop ba doop. Na. Do 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 do. Ah, almost made it. Almost was a hole in one. Let's see, it's possible that the spot here. Oh goodness, I didn't even know that was a thing. Well, Larry, I do hope that your mother is okay and that everything turns out benign and doesn't have to worry about it. I mean, I know that there are advancements in the treatment of cancer, and I actually had a friend who had stage 4 breast cancer, and she went the homeopathic route and ended up destroying the cancer. And then she toured the country giving speeches on exactly what it was she did to eliminate the cancer from her body. And long and short of it is she cut out proteins and sugars, because that's what cancer eats. It needs proteins and sugars to survive and to thrive and to continue. And she pretty much just had a diet consisting of leaves and seeds, basically nuts, seeds, and vegetables all the time is all she consumed for 4 months. And then when they went to do a check on it, the breast cancer was gone. And, you know, they considered it to be a miraculous transition because she had stage 4 cancer. But then she went around and for the Red Dress Tour, I don't know if you've heard of the Red Dress Tour, but that's a bunch of breast cancer survivors. They go all around the country. Yeah, and just where is it's down over on the other side. And talk about, you know, their experience, what they had to go through, and you know, what it took to survive. I hear a drowner. This is the roundabout way, but it works. Well, thank you, but you do understand this broadcast is absolutely live, and so now everybody who watches this broadcast can see, you know, that your poor mom is going through a delicate situation. And I'm sure all that'll happen is a lot of people will send out good vibes and you know, love and support. I don't get a lot of viewers, but I do have people who view it after the fact, because I do check my numbers, and I'll broadcast, have 1 to 2 views on broadcast, but then the next day there'll be like 5 to 6 views. So, you know, so there will be individuals who see that your poor mum is going through such a dire situation. It's a good thing I put these signs up. I get lost. So, you know, just, I'm hoping the audience will just send out a little bit of love to your mama. It's not easy getting older, especially in this country with health being the health. I don't like calling it healthcare. It's not healthcare. They don't care. That's the problem. America has a health system that has nothing to do with caring. You know, oh, you're ill? Leave your wallet at the door. Leave your wallet with the receptionist. You know what I'm saying? It's not a good situation here in the States, and it's becoming more and more obvious, not just to people living here in this country, but to people who talk to people who live in this country. Like, I'm on a few forums. Okay, I'm on a bunch of forums, and among it is the discussion of what in the hell is going on with America. Why are they burning themselves to the ground? And it's crazy, you know, that they're seeing us pretty much crybaby ourselves into a hole. There's, like, for instance, is that a witch? Like, for instance, Japan was able to eradicate COVID in a very fast manner. And a friend of mine made mention that one of the reasons why they were so efficient with removing COVID is because they literally actually have a we mentality. Like, they care about each other and each other's well-being. Like, they actually care. And this is the stuff I need. I'm just gonna steal it here. But, you know, and that's one of the problems we have here in the States. We have a selfish, entitled, spoiled mentality that is ruining the country. You know, it's a me thing going on here. And on top of that, there's a conglomerate of companies that don't care about the human being. You know, the Hippocratic Oath is no longer upheld. Illness is considered a profit. And, you know, once upon a time, it didn't matter if you had a penny in your wallet or not. If you went to the hospital because you were dying, they would assist you. Now, they're like, okay, what do you have for health insurance? Nothing? Well, can't do anything for you. Just gonna have to die. And it's like, what? If you were in a foreign country, any foreign country, and you were like, oh, I've got this going on here, they don't even make you wait to be seen. They're like, oh, all right, well, we need to check this out and get rid of it. And they go right at it and they put people's health first. I've read stories of Americans who have gone off on holiday to other countries, and they'd come down with an illness, and they went to the ER, and they're like, I'm sorry, I don't live here, I'm a tourist, I'm just here on holiday. And they're like, I don't know, I can't pay for this. And they're like, well, you know, it's gonna cost you like $10, and we apologize that we have to charge you $10 for this ER visit and all this medication and treatment, but we're gonna get you set up right. Like, she thought she had breast cancer. You know, because I'm on a board where it's primarily women. And so she thought she had breast cancer, and so she went to the doctors. And normally in America, you say you think you have a thing, the first thing they do is they go, okay, you don't know what the hell you're talking about, you're stupid and paranoid. That's the first thing they do. The second thing they do is they tell you that they can't see you. You're going to have to wait a week or so before you're going to viably be seen. Then when you come in, they will treat you like you're dumb. They will fleece you for your insurance. And oh, neat. And a lot of times they also you know, there's been cases of false positives, because if you have a really good health insurance, they want that money. So if you have a really good health insurance, they will try to keep you as long as possible. And I'm pretty sure that's what happened with Woody 2 years ago, when he came down with an asthma attack that exacerbated into pneumonia. I always go with him to the ER. Every time. I always go with him to the ER. So I went with him to the ER, and I'm staying there with him in the ER for hours on end. And it's exhausting. I'm tired. I have health issues myself. I suffer from PCOS. I suffer from PTSD. And, you know, I was hungry. I was tired. And looking at his stats and meters, he was fine. He was recovering. And we're both looking at his meters going, okay, he's doing good. He should be fine. And he says to me, he's like, go home, eat something, get some sleep. You know, I'll be home soon because the meters are doing good. I'm recovering. We're fine. Well, I go home, eat a thing, go to sleep, and then like around noon, there's a police officer knocking on my door because they're going to life flight him to the hospital. Well, what the hell? He was perfectly fine when I left him. His meters were all back to where they needed to be. And so he says that, you know, because of the traumatic situation, at the first month or so, he had literally no memory of why he went down or how come he became unconscious. And then as his memory slowly came back, he fully believes they purposely exacerbated his asthma to put him in that critical condition. Like, he was fine, and then they did this, and then he wasn't fine. And, you know, there was no reason. They forced him to take in more oxygen than necessary. They kept on putting him on rescues. And he was like, I don't need another rescue. And they're like, well, you're going to have to take this other rescue. You're just going to have to do what we say. And so being in and out of the hospital his entire life with asthma, he's learned to just listen to them and do as they tell him to. So he took the medicine, which exacerbated his asthma, which brought him to life flight, which put him in a coma for 4 days. And, like, scared the hell out of him, scared the hell out of me, traumatized everybody, you know. And at the time, he had extremely good health insurance. And I'm, like, straight up, we're both under the belief that they did this because he had the good health insurance. They wanted to be able to bill his insurance for the money that they wanted for themselves, so they risked killing my husband. That's the American health system today. It's not a health system, it's a health fleecing. They don't care. There is no caring, there is no kindness. They're working on a system of, do you have health insurance? I'm gonna bill you. You don't have health insurance? You can die. Welcome to America. Oh, big hugs to you too, Larry. Thanks for coming around and listening to me. I hope I didn't bum you out with my story about how Dan nearly died. But But yeah, take care, dear. And you know, I'll broadcast tomorrow, so I'll see you tomorrow. What's up, Alex? Hello, you beastie, you. How you doing today? Yeah, is there anything you need me to cover in Minecraft? Yeah, but it's all good. I'm still in a good mood. Good. Keep that good mood, Larry. I love good mood, Larry. Good mood, Larry is the best. What am I still looking for? I'm looking for granite so I can make a floor. Good. You? Oh, I'm doing good. I'm doing good, definitely. I'm sure you're an absolute fan of the Minecraft, otherwise you wouldn't be here. I'm gonna get lost right now because I did not make these tunnels. Grey Malkin made these tunnels. I'm pretty sure I have to go this way. No, I'm wrong. Look, I'm already lost. When someone's Chinese zodiac is the rat, believe them, because they can make tunnels like nobody else. So yeah, Alex, how you doing today, bud? Thank you for joining me here. Thank you for coming in and playing some Minecraft with me. I'm currently hunting granite because I need to make a floor. I think that's enough granite, honestly. So yeah, I guess I'll just jump back through the nether portal. Maybe go a different way. So yeah, Alex, is there anything you want to cover Minecraft style? Is there any Minecraft questions you have? I often do on-the-fly tutorials if you need tips on water, tips on landscaping, tips on furnishings, tips on resource gathering. I do tips on farm creation. I'm not the best with redstone, but I do have some redstone experience. And of course the nether. I've been rocking the nether like I own it. Whee! I was recently talking about how the healthcare system in America is terrible. It's not healthcare. I don't like calling it healthcare. They don't care. That's the point. That's the problem. We're looking into maybe moving to Canada. I mean, if like we were all straight up healthy and never had, you know, the option of falling ill or whatever, I'd be like, okay, whatever. I guess this isn't so bad. But we are. So you need a better healthcare system. We need change. Is it strange that I'm running through the nether with a fish in my hand? No, I don't need Mithril Hall. I don't need Yensville either. Burke? No. Oh, I know where I gotta go. Bright Moon. Bright Moon. I gotta go to Bright Moon. I'm sure you've noticed that most of my cities, most of my little towns, are named after different famous, not all cartoon. Some of them are cartoon, but not all of them are cartoon. Like, I have a Castle Grayskull, and it's next to Bright Moon, and that's clearly, you know, Shira. Just marking off that Shira. Mithril Hall is based off the book by R.A. Salvatore, the Dritsto Erden series. Let's see. Burke is from How to Train Your Dragons. Yeah, I still gotta work on this waterfall. Burke is for How to Train Your Dragons. Oh, I have Ember Island, Ember Air Temple Island. That's a kind of combination of Air Temple and Ember Island, both Avatar. Which Avatar is fabulous. Then we got Pirate's Cove from Peter Pan. We have the farm. The farm is not from any book. It's just kind of called the farm. Which that's where we just were. Pirate's Cove, Burke. There's like 8 places here. And then, of course, there's going to be the Jade Palace. That's what Grey Malkin's working on over in the Acacia Desert jungle biome. But this is what I'm working on right now. The witch's hut. A mycelium island, the shape of a hat, that I am turning into an inn slash, it's gonna be an inn slash, tavern slash, like, bar, store, something or other. At any rate, this project's been coming along nicely. Slowly every day. Now that I've got my pig farm, my piglin farm up. Okay, yeah, this is a good start for the floor. I definitely could use some more brick. And I definitely could use to smelt some granite. Let's pop that over into there for now. Oh goodness, we're at the half-hour mark already. Oh my gosh. Well, this is pretty much the ground floor of this place. How did you mooshoos get up there? How? Alright, if I was a moosho, did I jump this way? This way? This way? This way? This, yeah, You two are terrible. Don't snorf at me. Oh, pesky mooshoos. Oy, oy, oy. I ran around and did a whole bunch of stuff today. Oh, here's a neat trick. Oh, where's my... Where is... Here's a neat trick before I go, because it's at the half-hour mark. You can smack one of these, and you get one of those. And that's how I've been getting my wood for this place. It's a great system, don't you think? Okay, then. That's it for today. It's been a half an hour of us playing my Artsy Minecraft. Yeah. It's going to be a very hot day today, so everybody try to stay cool. You know, stay indoors, get some AC on you, have a nice iced tea, and enjoy your day. It's Friday, isn't it? Yeah, it's Friday, Weekend Warriors. Anyway, if you liked this video, please hit the like button and do consider subscribing, because I do these videos just about every day. And I'm happy to talk to you if you show up, and we can discuss just about anything, really. So, I hope you had a wonderful visit, and salutations to you all out there in the Minecraft gaming universe. I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.